right? There's a fine line between trading based on fear and trading based on logic. So you have to really differentiate between the two, because the price is breaking the high and stopping you out, and now it's coming down to break this low. And if this low gets broken for price to continue down, logic dictates that there's a higher percent chance price will continue down to retest the low. But fear dictates that there's a higher percent chance that price will break this low and continue to go up and fuck you once again. So you have to really differentiate between the two. So that's why it's really important to look at the highs and lows of the candles. We have a couple of examples here we're going to go over here in a bit. Let's move forward to the next point. When you are anticipating a move, so this is what I was talking about too, that when you are really anticipating a move, so what I mean by this is, now this goes into a broader breakdown of candles. So I'm drinking coffee at the same time. So what I mean by a broader breakdown of candles, now these concepts are, I'd say they're simple because, I don't know, like, to me they're simple, but if you're new to trading, this will be a little complicated concept. So I'm going to try to explain it as simply as possible, right? I'm going to try to do this as simply as possible. I hope people understand it. I know the guys in my group, they probably understand it. Okay, perfect. So let's say you have a candle like this, right? You have a candle like this, and let's say this is the daily candle, right? You have a candle like this, daily candle, price is coming down, whatever, doing yada, yada, yada. And now you're expecting the next daily candle to wick up and then fill this wick down and possibly continue moving down, right? That's what you try to do. So now when you break this down into 4-hour candles, or let's say the 1-hour candles, for simplicity, I'm not going to draw the entire candle. So what's going to happen is that you'll see candles coming down, right? You'll see candles coming down like this, candles coming down. And then what happens is then you start to see candles start to maybe like, go up here like this. You see candles start to go up. They're going up like this. Now you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then you have another, let's draw another bullish candle right over here to make it 6 4-hour candles. Perfect. Awesome. So now this is market structure, and this is 2 candles, daily candles, which are filling the wicks, right? So this is the high of the candle, and this is the high of market structure, which coincides with the high of the daily candle. Make sense? Now, if this is the low of the daily candle, then this is the low of the market structure in this first daily candle. You get me, mate? Right? Now, when this wick was formed, when this low was formed, price retraced to close up over here, right? This retrace up is this candle moving up. That's where it's retracing up to, right? So this is where it's closing. So now basically now you're looking to see that, okay, perfect. We are in a downtrend. Price made a low. Price is retracing. So all I got to do now is to wait for a resistance to be formed. Something like, let's just draw a resistance here. Resistance to be formed, something like this. And then I'm going to start to take a sell. I'm going to start to take a sell after this candle forms like this. And this will be my selling opportunity, right? So now when this candle has formed, this is the start of the new daily candle. Make sense? This is the start of the new daily candle. So now you're anticipating this next candle. Now, this is your confirmation candle after this mini resistance. And now you're anticipating the next candle to continue down, right? So what happens? The next candle forms. It forms something like this. Where's my rectangle? It forms something like this, but it wicks all the way up. It wicks all the way up to stop you out, and then it starts to go bearish. Let me just bring my arrow. So then it starts to go bearish. Now when it's starting to go bearish, right, this is where you start anticipating a move, right? Now when you're looking at the overall daily candle, you're like, okay, you know what? The daily candle is maybe filled up till here. So I'm still anticipating price to